Hey y'all, this is Big Ace from the Shy, y'all. Hey, Shy Town, Shy Town, Shy Town. Check this out, y'all. I was watching my man JB Dunner, and this is my guy. I messes with him hardcore for real. And I was watching this video, man, and I subscribe to him. This is my guy. And he brought up an interesting topic. He said at the beginning, which was funny as fuck, where's my wallet? I'm calling Trump personally. But, my thing is this here. The subject, he missed out on a key part. That's why I'm jumping on for this part too. You know what I'm saying? No beef, no nothing, just straight up what it is. Hell, by the way, this is fair use. Like I say, y'all, this is my homies. Um, hey, we from the same city. We Virgos. He 2 days before my birthday, but he's still younger. You know. Um, yeah, Paul Guatemala Lupe. Wow, what a name. That's a mouthful, Jack. Let's check this out. Yeah, he that hot thing. He that hot thing. He even showed me how to do one. Mhm. Hey, check this out. Now, this is something that I noticed in the video, but he didn't cover. This is like one of the two, maybe three things he didn't cover. All of those women on this video you about to see are plus size women. Now, he's a Latino man, and the only problem I have with this scenario is that they was all plus size. And if they was plus size, ain't nobody asking to take them girls out like that. It's a fad for black guys, mixed guys, and maybe, a couple of wannabe down white guys. This is my guy. So let's get back into it, y'all. Big A show. Hey, this is one fine Asian, Jack. And hey, if you black, me and my people at RaySeanHouseOfBeauty.com, we can hook you up with that same style. Trust me. Do you not see post wall slash fatties? You can just look and tell from that they don't want to be seen, but you can just look and tell she probably a horse face, met off a tender or something, Like, man, I'm not finna pay for this broad to eat. I'm finna leave. See what I tell you? What I tell you? These is bust downs that was looking for a trick, um, and got tricked. It's nothing more than this. And the crime he's charged with, grand theft. Well, if the 8 people that paid for him, well, I'll let y'all get into it. We'll talk about it later, a little bit on. Another post-wall fat chick. Look at them thighs. Hey, hey, these are thoughts. That hoe over there, if you don't know what the word thought means, that's what these are. He met them on Plenty of Fish. I ain't never been on Plenty of Fish, but I can tell you all my guys that have, all told me at the end of the day, it was basically that them and some change and he'd have to rock it. You know, it's Netflix and chill to the street. You know, maximum effort type thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's just from me to you. Hey, this is big. Hey, this is Big Ace from the shot. Shot down, shot down, shot down. Me too, right? Hey, I want to tell you something. It may be rich in nutrition, but hey, hey, the meals is not 3 square meals a day. All right, so that there, and you wish that on somebody, you know, it just shows the expectations of women. Hey man, one of them was a dime. Hey man, one of them was cute, and you went out with a guy that didn't like you. You supposed to pick up on that immediately. What are you doing on the date? That don't even make sense. 315,000 on bail. 315,000. There's people with less bail for murder and walking the streets right now. Now, grand theft, it's a little bit pushing it. Now you're gonna find out later on. 2 out of the 10 women paid for their meals, so therefore it wasn't $1,000. So it can't be grand theft. What you're gonna have here, if he got a good lawyer, is the case dropped or the case be played out to misdemeanors because he's doing time right now. So, as far as I can see and everything I heard, and I watched the video before, you know what I'm saying? I showed you guys, just like I say, this is my guy. But, JB, hey, he's cool. But, let's keep it right here, you know? Not because he's a pretty woman there, but, I'm gonna stop it right here for a second. It's, it's weird that, JB is right, you know, but the if the restaurants is not pursuing it, yes, in some states the state can pick it up, but those are individual charge, and you have to do all of that on one sitting. You only get one bite at the apple, not 10 different slices. Now, if you did 10 different things to 10 different people, yes, they can individually charge you. But in this situation, by them being so far out on the legal aspect, I can't see how they can charge him with the strain of that. So, he might want to lower you up. And, they just counting on the fact he's Latino and he might not be able to afford it. I hope he can afford to beat this case. But This is where feminists go wrong at, and this is why I say hashtag fuck me too, hashtag fuck MGTOW. Because even though my buddy semi MGTOW, I'm not. I'm definitely against it. I think you should find you a wife, get married, have some kids, and keep this society going. Now, it's not the greatest society, but it's a good society. We have some rules we can improve on and do better. But that is the reason why I'm against a lot of the things that you see in the media. I have stopped watching the WB shows because all they're doing is putting homosexuality in it. And even though I know it's out there and it exists, but I don't walk down the street and see a homosexual every day. And unfortunately, they less than 1% of the whole of the people. So, I mean, all this inclusion isn't an accurate representation of them anyway. But, that's just my personal beef. But I just wanted to, saying, show y'all this because this is a hot topic, Jack. Uh, okay, grand theft and extortion, that is not extortion. That's when you physically, that's why I say it varies from state to state. But I can tell you for a fact, he might end up getting the death penalty out there in California. You know, I looked at the women and none of them was really attractive, you know, and you can look and tell and you can see it. Now, what should happen is he should be on probation maybe a year because of the simple fact that he defrauded those restaurants. Now, if he can get his lawyer to pay those bills for that restaurant, it's a done issue. It's a done issue. It should be. But, like I said, they got these loopholes and all this other stuff. But if it only total up to 800, he can't be charged with grand theft. Grand theft is $1,000 or better. He didn't hit 1,000. So, like I said, they probably don't tap it out and waste your money, my money, the taxpayers' money. Because shit like this shouldn't even be prosecuted. What should be happening is you should get notified what happened, find out, see your judge, pay the bill, man. You know, um, he doesn't owe any individual other than the people establishment that he ate at, if anything. And to give this man 13 years, period. I don't care about his immigration status or anything. This just goes to show you if you're going to legislate feelings and turn them into laws, these are some of the consequences you have to go through. And even though I'm a strong advocate of fuck MGTOW, I gotta say, this is where that ounce of prevention comes in at. But this is the guy that got caught up from his ounce of prevention. So you gotta wonder, is JB really right or is he wrong? And my take on it is this here. Just because you can do it doesn't mean you should do it. And just because it may work doesn't mean it's the right thing to do in that situation. Some of the greatest people I've met and still good with to this day is some of the people that I didn't do what I was qualified for and I looked out for. So you gotta add it up, and see what it do. But my guy here, this is a award-winning show. I gotta give it to him. So we don't let him speak on it a little bit more, and then we don't cut out. Okay, this is his personal experience. We don't need to go into that. Okay, this is what we agree at right here. See, my thing is this here. I've never been on a date. Maybe it's just me, but I dated some bad women. I mean, just drop dead, 34 double D, 24-inch waist, 28-inch hips, you know, nice little bun on the back. I mean, just man. And I have never been out with any female that goes out on dates of a middle class or whatever that don't have at least car fare home, let alone some money to get away. So I don't get that. And if he's 45, now let's just say the average woman is 30. How do they not know that? You see, and this is where I wanted to get into it, and the reason why I'm doing the pity back here. Again, this is not a hate video. Fair use, you know what I'm saying? You know. But this is what I'm saying in regards to stories like this. We need to look at this and see what kind of damage it's doing to our society as a whole, and really, really think about what we're doing, so, and see how it's affecting, because we all got kids, whether you want them or not, or however you got them, we all got kids to a certain degree, or know somebody with kids, and just think about this. This to be happening to your son or whatever. You dated a bunch of chicks, they wasn't shit, you left. You send them a check in the mail, and see, this is something else that may not be known. If he got post-dated checks in his checkbook, and he sent them the money, it's no longer a crime. Now, I do agree that it's a crime when you dine and dash, but if it's another party there, they supposed to pay for that bill. What happened is you in a state where nobody wants to charge the women. It's okay, they know they lying, whatever, and you can go to jail. This man is actually paying for a woman insecurity. He's not paying my debt as a taxpayer because I had to pay for him to eat. He's going to jail for dumb women pride. Now my thing is this here. If you got so much pride, why is you on a date now? It should be men walking up to you every day like, hey, how you doing? Can we go to lunch? Can we talk? Can we do this? Can we do that? But it's not. And this is what I'm trying to tell even the women as well as the men. You ain't got to do that MGTOW shit. Stop it. Just stop it. Sit back and find you somebody that's right. I know the hoes are winning. There's no doubt about it. Excuse me. The hoes are winning, and got everybody doing whole shit. But there are, and I repeat, there are women that don't do that. That's not into that. Not to say they won't be corrupted down the line later on, but it's what you build with that individual. Now, if you build with an ain't shit person, what you expect to build with that person? And do you not expect to lose it or fight over it all the time when you can build your own thing? You know, it gets to the point where women are forgot they can't live without a man. Have you seen how hard these women have to work when they don't have a man? I, I, it's just man, and how they look when they get older, how they just broke down and just oh my god, because they're not meant to do that. They need us to survive, and a lot of things, and this is something another reason why I hate the mid-child thing is because they don't talk about it. But a woman, she can't live, I think, what it is, 22 years as a virgin without special shots that men created because that plug or whatever it is that's in their vagina when they're virgin will rot and decay and kill them and give them all kind of infections down there. So without a man, period, a woman can't survive. So we need to get back to that and start realizing that. I'm not, I'm not, for that mid-child crowd, because it's bullshit. Listen, in this situation, like what happened with that black player, with them black two football players that woman lied on from Chicago, so she can get her a white guy. She finally found her white knight. The links will be in the description. You'll check it out. You know, and lied on them, and then act like she did them a favor by saying she didn't do it. You know, like I say, check out my video on it, and you'll see the links in the description. Again, this is Big H, y'all. You know what I'm saying? From the Chi-Town. So, I just want you to know, what I'm saying, it's my buddy, got a free plug, his birthday tomorrow, so, what I'm saying, I just say mine's is Friday, so feel free to hit the links, in the description. So, but yeah, this is my buddy, JB Gunner. Did a piggyback on this thing, so like I say, we need to talk about these issues, and like I say, it's not, when you have the government step into these things, this is what you get. A total just how the woman feels, and it's not right. It's not right. You ugly. It's a good chance you ain't gonna get nobody. Well, I got news for you. It's a lot of guys that like ugly women because they figure they ain't gonna cheat on you. They ain't gonna even have eyes. Ain't nobody trying to touch that. So actually they have a better advantage. So when you think about beauty versus non-beauty, you gotta often wonder. Because if you ever dated a pretty woman, you'll know off the top. They usually evil inside if you think about it. Everybody giving them shit. They ain't used to not having. And when they go through it, you see the viciousness and the lies and the deceit. So, like I said, I'm going to wrap it up here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is Big Ace. Chi-Town. I'm going to get back at y'all, man. Y'all have a good one today. Peace.